Welcome back to 8 Coins, 1 Banana, and today we are jumping back in the past to play Altered Beast. Super familiar with this one from the Sega Genesis, Mega Drive, depending on where in the world you are listening to me from. But the arcade version, not as familiar, but hey, why not get going right now? It's all the same, right? Beat the hell out of these nice rainbow shiny white wolf things and turn into a beast. So we're jumping right on in. As you can see, I've got the 7 credits in because I spent one to start the game, fellas and ladies, whoever's out there listening. Do be sure to drop a like, comment, or share below for me. I can't grow if I don't know that you are listening, right? So, what is Altered Beast for the uninitiated? It is an old school side-scrolling beat-em-up from Sega, which I can easily say helped sell the hell out of some Genesi. Hit me up with that one. How do you say Genesis plural? Is it Genesises or Genesi? Anyway, it sold a bunch of those 16-bit consoles because it looked like you got a home port. Take our first attempt here at this bad boy. Oh, the flippin' heads. That was terrifying as all get out back in the day. Oh, you know what? I think it's just get between the heads. It's not... Yeah, for some reason I thought you could just zip through them and destroy all of them, but that was a mistake. My mistake, to be exact. So we'll just maneuver our way through this. And we got one down. Still on that first credit. Hey, making progress. And nothing is as fancy as getting all your power-ups sucked away. One of the cool things about this one, though, is if you didn't get your full beast transformation, you didn't have to fight the end boss. I don't remember if you could fight him without being a beast or not. You'll have to hit me up on that one, because I'm not about to experiment right now. Oh, I remember these things. Used to jump on your head. Funny enough, when you kick him in the face, it kind of reminds me of, remember the movie, here in America, it was Dead Alive. I think it was called Brain Dead everywhere else. Peter Jackson's first movie. Gory as hell, but there's an old lady that gets punched in the face in that one. Her whole face kind of caves in, and it kind of reminds me of those little blob things. I don't know what the hell to call them. Kick some rattles off. Take a couple heads as well, right? Hope everybody's doing well out there. Oh, take that. Be sure to check the description for all your links to social media. Love to follow to see what's going on with you. But you'll also be able to stay up to date what I've got coming up next, what I'm thinking about. I'm gonna start utilizing it out there, throw some polls out, see what other titles I can throw into this wonderful new series that we've got going here. Said 8 coins, 1 banana. What can I do basically with $2? Going back to my childhood, putting on some rose-tinted glasses and knocking out some of these legendary titles. Been pretty fighter heavy to start. So right now I'm actually kind of leaning into something a little different for the next one. Keep that one close to my vest for right now. Keep you on your toes. But do stay in contact and you will know what's going on. Oh, come on, jumping off my head. Cheap bastards. And there goes that. Just bounding along. Bound. Hey, you remember those from Golden Axe? Get to ride those things. I'm sure at some point I'll have no choice but to play Golden Axe. There you go. At some point I will absolutely have to work in one of my, well, I don't even say one of my all-time favorite arcade game. Rolling Thunder's gonna have to find its way out here. Just deciding if I should just pick that one up blind or do do a little test run to get used to it again so I look like a pro. I haven't decided. I'm thinking I might just go in blind like I have been. Just pick these things up after decades of neglect. I can say that this one hasn't aged the best. It's a little choppy, a little stiff. But I guess that's to be expected. Oh, get off my head. Now that we're a full-on dragon, we'll definitely be able to take on his next form. Alright. Another credit in. Alright, buddy, let's get it on. What form are we getting this time? The Eye Monster. Alright, I think it's just... Oh, I'm not gonna do much if I keep hitting the floating eyes, am I? Gotta work our way around, get clean shots in on the base. Or get dropped, you know. Watermelon with eyeballs coming out of it. Not quite as frightening as the first one, but hey. Still massive nonetheless. If you have a chance to take a look at what this thing looked like on the Sega Master System, I definitely encourage you to do that. You'll really appreciate the 16-bit version when doing that. Speaking of which, that just gave me an idea. I know that we've got some Castlevania fans out there. I'm definitely a huge fan. Maybe we revisit Haunted Castle, the arcade version of Castlevania. I played that twice, I think, growing up, and have nothing but horrible memories about how brutal that game was. Oh, I don't remember this stage at all. Huh. Hit me up in the comments if this was on the Genesis version. I don't remember those ant things. This ought to be fun. Oh boy. Let's hear it for Limited Palette. Background and foreground kind of blending here. I foresee some falling in holes in my future. Let's see if I can not speak that one to existence. Again. There we go. I'll tell you what. Already hulking up quick. Might have to make short work of this level. Oh, famous last words as I get dropped. By what I get, I would closest relate those things to those demons, the original Doom. Speaking of which, Doom Eternal's out now, doing bonkers numbers. I haven't heard anybody say anything negative about that. Take that, buddy. Got the thruple of them right there. Brand new word for everybody out there. Not a couple, a thruple, because there was 3. Yeah, so Doom Eternal doing crazy numbers, and I spoke of the pit and immediately just hooked you up with 2 straight. Let's hear it for Respawn. Not the studio. Developer of the wonderful Titanfall series, by the way. Very, very underappreciated. Got a lot of love when they did Apex Legends, but man, I tell you, Titanfall 2 was solid. Easily one of the best shooters this generation, but not appreciated the way it should. First one was pretty solid too. It wasn't a full game, really. But they definitely shored that up in the second one. Hey, now. Oh, boy.
Never give up.
Just hang out here, I guess. But yeah, outside of Doom Eternal right now during this lockdown. Been getting a lot of time in with Animal Crossing. Ignored that franchise the best I could for most of my life, but then, you know, you have kids, they find Pocket Camp, and next thing you know, you're running out to pick up Animal Crossing on release. Or have it dropped off via the mail. Thanks, Amazon. Oh, you bastard. See, now this is just getting ludicrous here. As soon as I talked about easy going, right? Now I got this guy not moving. There we go. Turn into the bear. Rolling attack in his freeze breath speaking bubble. I don't know what the hell else to call it. Down the hole we go. This is looking not so good after looking so favorable to start. Come on, Mr. Bear. Haha, I will speak you to flippin' death. Look at that, I caught myself. It's progress, right? Don't have to edit out my words. Well, now we are in some serious danger. Down to 1 credit. The next time I drop, which probably gonna happen in a second. What are we gonna turn into now? Dragon, Nautilus shell, death machine thing that spits fire. Okay. Am I inside of that? Nope. I thought I was inside trying to punch my way out. Not so much. Alright. Keep you back here. I'm damaging you there. Don't quite know how I'm doing it, but whatever. It's working. Oh, come on now. We are down to 1 hit point and 1 life. And this is it. This is for all the marbles. If we have any left, and it's not looking so good. Damn it. Alright. We have finished with the bear. So that means you're gonna take my power, greedy bastard. Take my power-ups like you take my coins.